no, 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 no. You had this coming. You brought this on yourself. You brought this on. Come on. No, 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 no. Don't worry about it. You had this coming, brother. You had this coming. Listen, after this, it's going to be okay. You had this coming. You had this coming. We might as well just go ahead. The gloves is off now. You know what I'm saying? You said what you said. It's time to react, okay? It's time to react. You said what you said. It's time to react. You had this coming, brother, okay? Don't blame me, okay? They sent it to me, and I was like, oh, for real? Okay, all right. That's how you want to play it. Let's do it. Let's do it. You want tough love, you're going to get tough love. You had this coming, brother. You had this coming. So I got to say what I need to say right now. I got to do what I got to do right now, because you ain't just going to say something and expect me not to say nothing back. That's not how this go. You understand what I'm saying? That's not how this go. When you say something, I got to respond. I got to reply. It's the man in me. It's the man in me. I get the link. One of my subscribers, I guess they both of our subscribers, they send me the link and say, hey, check this out. Check out what Kwame just said. And I said, what'd he just say? What'd he just say? So I hit the link. I'm sitting down listening. And I'm like, hold on, let me rewind, because I know you ain't just say what I think you just said. So I got to rewind. And I said, oh, he really feeling himself right now. I said, I said, okay, well, first of all, Kwame, congratulations. Bruh, I got a link. I don't know if it was I don't think it was any recent live, but it was a live that you did last week that I'm just now catching up. One of the subscribers was like, yo, you got to check this out. I said, what'd he just say? I said, let me check it out. Hey, listen, I'm in your flowers while you alive, brother. Congratulate. Y'all thought it was about to be some real beef, didn't y'all? It was, oh my God, tough love going in. Nah, listen, bro. Just like we give tough love, we also give people their just due. And a lot of people, I mean, there's so many people making Kwame Brown videos. It is what it is. But the fact of the matter is, I wanted to say, it was one video in particular that you were talking about people in regards to how to deal with them or whatever case may be. I think you were referencing an issue with, your child's mother or whatever case to be. But I don't really want to harp on that. That's why I'm not making this video. I'm making this video because you harped on something about weak minds. And I think that it's important for us to elaborate a little bit more, because there's a lot of people that are dealing with weak people. And I think that it's important for us as men and women to have this tough discussion. So let's get into it. Again, salute out to Kwame, man. Salute out to Kwame. I'm not able to catch all your lives, man. I be in and out. I be busy, bro. I be busy. But the ones that I am catching or whatever case to be, definitely there are a lot of jewels that you're dropping it. So I appreciate you talking to the people like you're talking to them. There is some empowerment residue around that. So salute to you, brother. Let me get into this. So a lot of us are dealing with weak people. You want to know why you're having issues at your job, why you're having issues in your relationship, why you're having issues with your children, why you're having issues with other family members and friends, because you're dealing with weak people. And I want to identify what weak people do. I want to quickly identify what weak people do. And if you guys, if it resonates with you, great, awesome, you know what I'm saying? But let's get into it, man. First of all, you can't be dealing with people that are not assets to your life, that always have to make an excuse on why they can't support you. How many people got businesses right now, and those people, for some reason, you giving them all the information. They got your email, they got your address, they get the phone number, but for some reason they don't give you the support that you want. They're not there for you like you there for them. But that don't make them weak. What makes them weak is the excuses that they make up. They make up weak excuses. You see what I'm saying? Why they're not there. Oh yeah, this came up, etc., etc., etc. Well, it's been, how long you had your business? You had your business for what, 2-3 years? They haven't brought not one product. They haven't used not one service. That's what makes them weak. How many people in relationships when you're dealing with weak people? Salute. You in relationships dealing with weak people. What makes them weak? It's not the fact they can't lift up weights. I'm saying what makes them weak, their character, the things that they do. How many people have people deliberately, come on fellas, I know y'all going, it's going to resonate with y'all, right? How many people, matter of fact, with women as well. How many people have people when they was with them or dating them? Hell, some of y'all might be doing it right now, but they're always looking for the bad stuff. Salute. They always looking for the bad stuff. They always looking, like you'll have a female. You have a female and say, okay, well, I want to look in your phone. You know, I want the passcode to your phone, or I want to check your jeans when you go in the shower, whatever case may be. How many people like that? How many people are dealing with people that are jealous? They're jealous of when you go to a church. They're jealous of when you go to your job. They're jealous when you get to a party. They just jealous people. They're people that you can't really, you can't really deal with in a fashion of love, of being consistent, of being honest, or whatever case may be. And like, read the chat, read the chat. I just really want to expand on what I feel like, you know what I'm saying, Kwame was talking about. It is difficult building anything successful when you have weak-minded people around you, when you have weak-minded people that you're dealing with, when you have someone always make an excuse for your success or for the things that you want to accomplish. It is very difficult. I'm jealous of billionaires. I hear you, I hear you, I hear you. But the fact of the matter is, it's like, you're trying to say, let's build, and they're hunting for the bad stuff. They're trying to say, well, I see you building. I see that you're focused. I see that you want to be accomplished. I see that you want to empower. I see that you want to be positive, but you have those weak people around. And that's why I feel like Kwame hit the nail on the head. You know what I'm saying? You got to give just due to just due. I feel like he hit the nail on the head because he said, some people you gotta feed with a long spoon. And I was just like, it's simple, but it's exactly correct. Some people you gotta keep at a distance. You can't let everybody in your circle, you can't let everybody around your kids, but this is not just to protect your kids. Now, we already know we got a zero tolerance people messing with kids. We got a zero tolerance over here for that. We don't make excuses for that. But sometimes you have to have a zero tolerance for people being in your life that's weak. Mentally, emotionally, financially. You're bringing people around you that don't build you up. You bringing people around you that mess up your peace and your serenity. You see what I'm saying? I was telling a person the other day. Person said, "Oh well, I'm about to go get surgery. I'm about to get my boobs done. I'm about to get my butt done. I'm about to be a bad bitch." I was like, okay, all right. I said, make sure your outside match your inside. And she got pissed. I'm about to piss somebody off. She got pissed. And I said, well, why did you get mad? And she said, well, you know, are you saying that I'm ugly on the inside? And I said, well, I mean, I want to just tell you the truth. I said, it's great that your outside looks good. You got breasts now. Ooh, you got a big butt now. Ooh, you're doing you. But the fact of the matter is, your mind, you got to make sure that your mind is strong. Truth hurts, you're right. You got to make sure that your mind is strong. How's your heart? You ready to get out there and promote to the world that you a bad biatch, right? You ready to promote to the world that you a bad this and a bad that and a savage this and a savage that, but your heart ain't right. You still dealing with that breakup you just broke up with. You see what I'm saying? You still dealing with being financially stressed out based on COVID-19. So I'm saying, get yourself together. Don't just get your outside together. Make sure that your mind and your heart match. Fellas too, stay in, homeboy, stay in the gym. Stay in the gym. Stay in the gym. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, okay, it's great to get your body in order, but is your mind in order, bro? You need a place to stay. You need a car. Like the facade that you put on, that you have so much, or that you're strong and really you're weak. I had a person come in, right? They came in to do an interview. Okay. Person looked the part. Professional, clean cut, sit down. Boom. I said, hey, what do you bring? What do you bring to the organization? Again, they look the part. They look strong. They look healthy. They look professional, whatever. But when they talked, I could tell they had a weak mind. Well, you know what I'm saying. I just say you should hire me because. Who he talking? Is he talking to me? Because I'm just trying to figure out, as you talking to me, there's a time and a place for everything. And if you can't figure out the time and a place to apply pressure to apply professionalism to talk and speak accordingly, then bro, maybe this ain't for you. How many people are in relationships with people that for some reason they just can't get it? They just can't get it. They can't get it. Like you're explaining to them, you know what I'm saying? You're explaining to them what needs to happen. But for some reason, they're comfortable doing it their own way. And how the way that they're going to do is going to be the long way, and you're ready to get it done now. Let's say fixed credit. Everybody on this credit binge, right? They're on this credit binge. Oh, okay, well, this is the way that we can fix our credit really fast. But why didn't you pull your credit report yet? Oh, man, I get around to it. You know what I'm saying? You know how I do it. What's funny? Let's build. Let's do what we need to do. But they can tell you the latest thing that's happening on Love and Hip Hop. Weak people will have you agitated, will have you frustrated, will have you depressed, will have you in a corner crying somewhere, will mess up your serenity, will mess up your peace, will mess up your harmony. And not only you, but here's the thing, the people that surround you, you then take that energy and now you apply it to someone else. Please appreciate that. Thank you very much. Get your mind right. Get some act right medicine even. No doubt. No doubt. It's very, very important that you don't surround yourself with weak people. It's very important that you have a capacity to say, hey man, I'm good. I'm good. Learn how to cut people off. Learn who is good for you and who is bad for you. But I think, you know, especially with the issue with Kwame, I think a lot of men go through that or whatever with the bitter baby mamas or whatever case may be. And he didn't elaborate on dealing with weak people. And I'm gonna tell you guys that it is best if you are dealing with a weak person that you are meticulous. That you understand the type of person that you're dealing with. Weak people will go out their way to tear a strong person down. Y'all don't hear me? Y'all don't hear me? I appreciate you hitting the like button, but I'm saying weak people will go out their way to tear you down if they see how strong you are. They want you to be as weak as them. Because here's the thing. They say misery loves company. We got that. We smart. They say misery loves company. We get all that. But the fact of the matter is, not only does misery love company, but weak people, oh, they want you to move in. They want you to move in. They want you to share the condo with them. They want you in the living room, Netflixing and chilling. And how they do that is they go after the things that you pride yourself in doing, whether that's empowering people, whether that's giving back to the community, whether that's volunteering, whatever it is that you do, that you have a passion for. Those are the things that weak people try to attack. Your children. Weak people do that. Weak people say, oh, well, I'm going to point at this parent and tell this parent they're bad, and not realizing that you plus that parent equals parents. Those children need both parents, the male and the female, the two parents, the co-parent, the non-custodial parent. They need the whole collection. But weak people, in their mind, they don't see the big picture. I've had this one conversation with some over and over again. Y'all should see this truck trying to maneuver over here. Over and over again, right? Salute to the chat. I ain't being rude. I'm just looking around. Allergies messing up. Had this one conversation over and over again about this particular situation, and for some reason they can't get it. Like every time we start talking about one particular situation, they want to bring in everything else, and I just be like, That has nothing to do with this situation. And I'm just like, man, I hate to say it, but you were so weak-minded. Like, and here's the thing. What is the fix for being weak-minded? Does anybody know? Let me check that. Does anybody know what the fix for being weak-minded? I'm gonna tell y'all what the fix is. Kill yourself. Nah, I'm just playing. Don't kill yourself. Don't kill yourself. I'm just playing. I don't know what the fix for being weak-minded is. I don't know. I try not to deal with weak-minded people because it's almost like you're dealing with, especially as adults. I can't do adult stuff with a weak-minded person because they act like children. I'm not opening up no businesses. I'm not traveling with you. We're not going to be in the same locations. Like, I need to separate myself from you because I don't want nobody to think that birds of a feather. Salute. And I think that's the issue. The issue is that the same way if you hang around a bunch of hoes, people going to think you're a hoe. If you hang around a bunch of womanizers, they think you're a womanizer. If you hang around a bunch of drug dealers, they think you're a drug dealer. So I don't want to hang around a bunch of weak people. I don't want to associate myself with a bunch of weak people because my issue is that you are a reflection of me and I of you. You see what I'm saying? You get around them as a grown man and all you can do is talk about titties and asses all day. Well, you know what I'm saying? Everything ain't about just buying a car. Everything ain't just about what basketball team or what football. Like, bro, we need to talk about, let's talk about business. Let's talk about growing. Let's talk about giving back to our communities, being leaders, being providers, being protectors. This is what men do, but not weak people, not weak men. You see what I'm saying? Not weak men. And I think that it was very unfortunate, you know what I'm saying, that Kwame had to go through that. You know what I'm saying? And myself included and other men that I know, of course you had to deal with somebody that was weak-minded. And this is what I don't like. I don't like the fact that we see people that's weak-minded, but we don't call them out for being weak-minded. We don't. We'll watch somebody go through something, some type of heinous things that you know that they shouldn't be going through or whatever because somebody weak-minded. But we won't say anything to the person that's inflicting the nonsense. We won't say anything to them. We'll just sit back and watch. We'll sit back and watch. It's cool. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? I listened to a lady the other day. Matter of fact, it was a credit video. And I was trying to comment. I was driving. I was in rush hour. I was in traffic. And I was like, oh Lord. I was trying to voice text my response to her video. Kill yourself. Do you want me to kill myself? Not you, her. Not her who, Mario? Shit. I was like, this shit is not working. So she said that she won't, if you have child support on your credit report, if it's reporting on your credit report, her company will not remove it because that says a lot about your character. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me fix my sweat off my brow. First of all, lady, and this goes to anybody who think like her. First of all, for you to make that idiotic statement is crazy. Closed-minded. But for you to make that idiotic statement, first of all, okay, back child support, if you guys don't know, right? You can be in the arrears for back child support based on numerous things. Hell, my ass was in arrears. That's because I retired and they stopped the child support payments coming out of my check. So when they stopped it and my retirement started, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Talking to my daughter every day, talking to her mom every day, and we didn't know what was going on or whatever. But then when I went to court to fix it, it was like, well, you're in arrears because you missed this payment or whatever case may be. But then they tax whatever's in the arrears or whatever. So it wasn't me who stopped it. It wasn't my daughter's mother who did anything. It was the fact that the military and the transition to retirement did it or whatever. But it was arrears anyway. But the fact of the matter is, for you to say it says a lot about my character, well, what does it say? What does it say? For you to make a blanket statement like that, if you have back child support, you're a bad person or whatever case may be. I just think that that's idiotic. That's like somebody saying, oh well, if you have big feet, something wrong with you. Like, oh, it says a lot about your character. Salute. The weakness stems from a lack of accountability and personal responsibility. I refer to it as pointing out the window at others versus looking in the mirror yourself. That's great. Muslim Jedi. That's what's up. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you very much. I mean, here's my thought process, man. Stop making blank statements. And to me, she's a weak-minded person. To make that blank statement or whatever case may be about child support, either you don't really know about it or you have daddy issues or something like that or whatever case may be. But there's a lot of weak-minded people, man. You see them at the grocery stores. You got them at church. I'm going to tell you right now, the issue that we're having is weak-minded people that are in charge. You see them at the DMVs. You see them at the grocery stores. Weak-minded people that got a little bit of power. Weak-minded people that got a platform. Weak-minded people that are in relationships that for some reason have leverage in the relationship. Weak-minded people will destroy a happy home. Weak-minded people will destroy business. I appreciate you guys for listening, understanding, but I really want to dive deeper into the situation because I truly believe that when you have a situation or professionally, you can't be dealing with, weak-minded people. They run through this emotional roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? It's just this ride of chaos and nonsense and drama. And my thought process is I don't like to deal with the same problems over and over and over again. You see what I'm saying? I like to, hey, let's talk about it. Let's deal with it and move forward or whatever. But weak-minded people will stay on the same problem. All day. Repeatedly. Weak-minded people, instead of dealing with you, okay, well, let me go over here and put all of this information on social media so that way somebody can validate my point of view. Weak-minded. Weak-minded. Case in point, situation. I was dating a female. Nothing recent, but I was dating a female. Somebody tells the female, girl, I seen your man, X, Y, and Z, right? So I was like, so the girl comes to me and says, I heard X, Y, and Z, yada, yada, yada. So I'm kind of like, now this is a weak-minded person talking to me. Check. You talking to me and telling me what somebody told you, but won't tell me who told you that. But we in a relationship. So my thought process is, do you want to get to the bottom of it? Do you want to get to the truth? Or do you want to use it to hold over my head? Because only a weak person would think that I'm about to play around with nonsense. Strong people have a zero tolerance for nonsense. Weak people have time for gossip, have time for drama, and have time for nonsense. And when you have a zero tolerance, this is what you do. You cut it off. I said, listen, get the person that told you that and bring their ass over here. Let's have this conversation in the bud, because I'm a weak-minded person protect the person that told them the weak-minded bullshit. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all hear me? They'll protect the person that has nothing to do with them paying their bills, has nothing to do with their kids, don't live in their house, ain't sexing them, but they'll protect them. And here's the issue. The person that told you the nonsense now runs back over somewhere else and says, man, I just told her a complete lie. Watch her act a fool. Watch her act dumb. Weak. You have a weak-minded person telling you something, and then you protect the weak-minded person, and then you want to promote the nonsense with the person, with a strong person. It don't work like that. Ladies and gentlemen, it shouldn't work like that for you. If you're dealing with someone that is weak-minded, get rid of them. X them out. I'm telling you, you'll sleep better. Because you ever have a conversation and make you feel like you're talking to a dumb person? They read too much into it. I don't think it's about them reading too much into it. I think it's really about them wanting something to I told y'all, I said this at the beginning. Listen it. I'm about to piss somebody off. Y'all ain't listening. I said when a weak person sees a strong person, what they do is they try to do whatever they can to take your strength away. You know what I'm saying? To make you feel like you ain't got it together. You see what I'm saying? So check this out. Her logic was, if I tell you somebody saw something, right? This reverse psychology. If I tell you somebody said they saw something, well, maybe he'll tell on himself because of guilty conscience. Well, I'm strong enough to know that you full of shit. I'm strong enough to know that if this was real, then you would have no problem bringing whoever told you something into my face as a third party and let us have this conversation. Where was I at again? Smack me, say what? What you say I was doing? But the problem is that they want to believe the lie because it makes me look bad. It makes me look like, oh, well, you know, you ain't got your shit together. You want to have a weak ass conversation based on weak nothing because you ain't got facts. You see what I'm saying? People want to feel, and that's why I say you got to be careful. And I'm going to talk to the men real quick, ladies. No offense. Be mindful of people trying to emasculate you. I was dealing with a woman and she prided herself on trying to emasculate the men around her. And I don't think that she knew she was doing it, but the fact that I pointed it out to her pissed her off. Just saying, the fact that I pointed it out, like how you talk to those men or how you try to play these little games with them in reference to acting like you know all or whatever case to be, and that worked cool for a while. But until I broke it down to her and said, no, listen, this is what's not gonna happen. This is what I don't like. This is what we not tolerating. You see what I'm saying? Because I see what you're doing right now is gonna cause these men to go out here and not be prepared for life. And not gonna be prepared for life because of how you're talking. You take them on this emotional roller coaster and then you play these what ifs. And that's why I had to school them like, man, listen, bro, look. You're going to find times where people play these games with you and tell you things but don't want to back it up with facts. I'm not going to argue with anybody emotionally. That's weak. I'm just saying, if you overly emotional, I'm not going to argue with you. Because here's the thing, when you're overly emotional, what you're not doing is you don't care about facts. It's all about what sounds good. Can I talk to somebody in the crowd right now? Where the grown folks at? Where the tough love family at? When you're overly emotional, like you can't control yourself, you're just weak-minded. Just weak-minded. It don't matter how many facts are presented to you. You want to say whatever you want to say. How many people got business partners like that? Work with people like that. Just when they get mad, all gloves is off, all logic is out the door, all reality. Anything they say is to harm you, is to break you down. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Weak people use mental and emotional abuse. Am I talking to someone? Weak people use mental and somebody call Kwame and tell him come here. Self-talk, pull up. Weak people use mental and emotional abuse. And I sat back and I watched this woman use mental and emotional abuse to get her way, to win arguments. And when it didn't work on me, it was like, well, who you think you are? Now I need to find something to try to break you. I'm like, bro, this ain't working for me. I'm good. I'm good. But these young men know exactly what you're doing. I'm gonna let them know, because here's the thing. You can't, listen, ladies and gentlemen, I understand that sometimes men lead the way when it comes to physical abuse, right? But emotional and mental abuse, you know, that to me is a trait. First of all of it's a trait of a weak people anyway, regardless if you're a male or woman. But the fact of the matter is, I've seen a lot of women use mental and emotional abuse to damage their children, to damage their significant others, to damage their friends, to damage their co-workers. I've seen them, and they say weapons can be used as words. Weapons can be used as words, and I think that it's a defense mechanism, because that's what I told her. I think that you use it as a defense mechanism or whatever, but I'm going to be honest with you. Your defense mechanism kicks in anytime you don't have the answers to the test. Anytime you don't have the answer to the test, now you're going to curse somebody out. Come on, how many times have you been somewhere and you've seen a little disagreement, but somebody will overact to that disagreement? Take for instance, hey, you at Burger King or whatever. Like, man, let me get a Whopper, man. Let me get the why salad. I feel like this is all up in my mouth. Listen, let me get a Whopper. So they, a Whopper with cheese and bacon. So you get back to the car or whatever. Look, some of y'all don't like swine. They don't eat no swine. Let me log off. Let me down just like this. But anyway, stay on the story. So a Whopper with cheese and bacon. Let me get that. You get to the truck, whatever. Boom, 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 boom. You open it up just to make sure your sandwich is good. And ain't no cheese and ain't no bacon in it, right? Come back in. I said I wanted some motherfucking cheese and bacon on my shit, and I ain't got no motherfucker. And start flipping over trash cans and knocking over shit. Like, bro, it's not that serious. How many weak-minded? How many people have seen people overact to the littlest things? Can't have a conversation, don't know how to articulate themselves well enough to be like, hey, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. I'm just saying, it's not that serious. If you're a content creator, feel free to drop your link down in the comments. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, it's like, we got family members. Hell, some of us are guilty of it too. Some of us are guilty of it too. But I'm telling you, man, as you grow, as you mature, as you go through life's experience, you tend to evolve. And you tend not to blow up, and you tend not to overreact. Like me, I don't mind to beef with anybody. I think if you have an issue with me, be man or woman enough to come tell me face to face, pull up, and let's have a conversation. Pick up the phone and let's have a conversation. Like, I don't want to go back and forth with you. That's not what I want to do. When you evolve and you mature, you level up for real. You level up for real. You just don't say it, you do it. People can see, oh wow, that's a grown man right there. That's a grown woman right there. Me cursing you out ain't gonna bring me no satisfaction, and only weak people get satisfaction out of curse. Don't know what other words to use. Let's just be real. They don't know. Only weak people get a satisfaction out when okay. Is it gonna stop my check from coming in? Is it gonna turn off my lights? Is my car still gonna work? Are my children gonna get fed? I just want to know, when you curse me out, what is this gonna do? That only impresses weak people. You see what I'm saying? That only impresses weak people. So if you guys are dealing with weak people, they're going to do certain things to manipulate you emotionally, physically, financially, whatever they, you know what I'm saying? They're going to try to figure out a way to take the strength from you. Uh-oh. 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 They're going to try to figure out a way. And this is what weak people study strong people. Yikes. They study you like a test. Kwame, they're studying you, boy. Tough love, they studying you, boy. They're trying to figure out what they can do to sabotage your message, to sabotage your platform, to sabotage your strength, to sabotage your reality. How did you get so strong there, boy? How did you get so strong, ma'am? Listen, COVID-19, you lost your job, you lost your home, you lost your car, you lost your dog. Why are you still smiling? What's funny? How you so strong? You know what? Now I need to, what can I do to bring you down? What can I do to stop you from smiling? You too optimistic for me. What are you talking about empowerment? What can I do to bring you down? What do you got going on in your life? Let me study it. Let me see what your relationship look like. Let me see where your kids go to daycare at. Let me see what you like to eat. They study you. They can tell you more about you than you ever say. Can I say it again, because I think I lost somebody. They can tell you more about you than you ever say. I'm not telling you who I'm dating, but a weak person can tell you who I'm dating, right? Well, I saw you around her. You must be dating her. Hell, shit, you must be gay. I'm just saying, a weak person can tell you more about your life than you ever say, than you ever put out. I heard your kids don't eat. Oh, that's what you heard, huh? Can't do it. I tried to do it. It wasn't in me. It wasn't in me, okay? I'm telling you, man, it's a lot of weak people. And I'm telling you right now, if you're a strong person that pride yourself. And see, the thing about it is, a lot of strong people, they don't even call themselves strong. A lot of strong-minded people who are God-fearing, and maybe you don't have to add God to this, but the fact of the matter is, people that pride themselves on doing what needs to be done in a timely fashion. People that pride themselves, look at my allergies kicking in, look at my eyes. They pride themselves on doing what needs to be done, whether that's raising their children, whether that's, going to their job, becoming an entrepreneur, having good credit. They pride themselves on doing what needs to be done. They check the blocks and they do it efficiently. But see, here's the thing. People that don't check blocks, they mad because you checking blocks. God. They mad because some type of way you always got enough ink or enough lead in the pencil to be able to listen. You can check blocks, but do it quietly. Y'all ready to check some blocks? Are y'all ready to check? Am I talking to some grown people? Man, listen, when you ain't got to say hit the like button and they hit the like button, that is some good stuff. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. But this ain't about likes. This is about tough love, and I'm about to give it to some weak people right now. Check this out. You got a list. I'm gonna use my pretend list here. This is my. You ready? Okay, cool. Like that. I like that. This is my pretend list. Why he writing on the mask? This is our pretend list. Okay. Okay. Whew. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Weak people watching us. They watching us with our list right now. This is what happened. This is what I do. Turn up behind the bar. Salute. Okay, weak people watching us. Here we go. Physically fit, check. Take care of children, check. Homeowner, check. Car, check. Entrepreneur, check. Chasing the bag and getting the money, check. Good in bed, check. Some of y'all can't check that. Some of y'all can't check that, check. Okay, confident, check. Articulate, check. Smell good, check. Good hygiene, check. Got a support system, check. Children doing well, check. Dog healthy, check. They mad that you checking. They mad that you're able to check the blocks. They want you to be happy. They want you to be happy. Happily quiet. What I just said. Cool to be, listen. I saw somebody put humble in there. You are humble. You're very humble. You're humble. Let me tell y'all blocks. What showcase that? Your confidence showcase. Oh, that's what you saw. I pay my own bills. You should pay your own bills. I take care of myself. You should take care of yourself if you're grown. Why are you bragging about things you're supposed to do as an adult? Can someone tell me what's going on? Weak people. Weak people. You don't have to make announcements about adult shit. If you're doing it, kudos to you. Good for you. I'm just saying, a weak person has to tell you all of their personal business. God, I'm about to piss somebody off. A weak person has to tell you about their personal business. Huh? You sucking, licking, and slurping on whoever you slurping on. And then when things ain't going right, what you need to do is, well, I need to run over here because I need some validation. I need some affirmation. I need somebody to tell me that whatever I'm doing in a relationship that they don't know about, even though they ain't got the other person's, they don't got the other person's side. They don't know what the other person has said or done. But I just want somebody to agree with me. Weak people. Weak people. I see it on social media all the time. People will talk at you. They will talk about you. They will talk around you, but they won't talk to you. Let that breathe. Let it breathe. Some of y'all are dealing with weak people. Some of y'all are being attacked by weak people. But you worried about it. Uh-oh. Yeah. Now I'm bringing it home. But you worried about it. That's the problem that I have. See, this is what Kwame missed, and this is what I really wanted him to elaborate on. You worried about it. You so worried about why these people came over and rattled your cage. You sit down every day. Why they come rattle my cage? I be nice to people. I pay my tithes. I treat my kids right. Why they rattle my cage? All the cages around here to rattle. You've been worrying about that for 40 years. You've been worrying about that for 5 years. You've been worrying about that for 3 months. You've been worrying about that for 4 days. You done made videos about it. You done told your mama about it. You told your kids about it. You told everybody on social media. You told your pastor about it. Why they rattle? Woe is me. Why did these weak people rattle my cage? I wouldn't bother nobody. They came for me. You worried about it. You're letting them occupy your time, your space, and your energy, and you are missing where you're supposed to be at in life. You missing your opportunities because you too stressed out worrying about why they came over to rattle your cage. They rattle in your cage and go back to wherever they from and laugh at you and watch you get shook up. Watch you explode. Can I say that? Weak people want to see strong people out of whack. If they you positive, okay, well, let me throw some negativity at you. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, you love your kids, well, let me talk about your kids. Oh yeah, you pride yourself on your character. Yeah, let me do something to mess up your character. Let me sorry. Oh yeah, you trying to spread the good news. Well, let me go ahead and spread some gossip about you. Yeah, I don't gotta prove that it's true. I gotta prove that it's true. I just gotta say it. Because weak people will believe it. Weak people will share it. Weak people will like it. Weak people will applaud it. Whoa, shit! We got one! Weak. A lot of your content creators that are on social media right now are weak-minded. The things that they promote, the things that they do, the things that they say is weak-minded. You listen to 4 of their videos, regardless of how long it is or whatever case may be. I give you 4 videos. If in 4 videos, you're not telling me anything to promote myself, to empower myself, to make me a better man, to make me a better father, to make me a better boyfriend or a better husband, to invest in stocks, to travel, to help my kids, to be a better me, to reflect on me. If you're trying to teach me how to hate on somebody, disrespect people, parents, hate on somebody, baby mama, talk about somebody's character, call somebody job, bash this person, bash it, bro. I'm good. I'm good on you. I'm good. There's a space for you, but you're weak, and I don't do weak. See what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you, and the great thing about not being a weak person, it has nothing, or being a strong person, has nothing to do with finances. It has nothing to do with, the money. It has nothing to do with property. It has nothing to do with credit score. It's you. You control that narrative. Nobody else control that narrative but you. It's what you do, how you carry yourself, how you present yourself. Spend half your time taking and never, I think that's weak. You can always count on a hater to try to make things worse for you. I bypass the haters though. You have to. Ladies and gentlemen, build yourself up to the point where words won't tear you down. I need to make some shirts. I'm just saying. I need to make some shirts. I'm just saying. You see what I'm saying? What they don't make, they should not be able to break. What they don't give, they should not be able to take. Stop worrying about these people rattling, making noises for your cage. Grown-ups. Can I talk to the grown-ups? They'll surpass them. They'll see you winning. They already see you blossoming. They already see that the love and support that you get. They mad. That's why they rattling your cage. They're trying to distract you because they're weak. I'm about to block Kwame Brown. I'm about to block you because you're empowering people. Because you're boosting people's self-esteem. Because you're telling men to be men and women to be women. You're saying I have a message. I'm not perfect, but I'm positive in my way. I'm about to block Kwame Brown. That's what the weak people saying. I'm about to block Tough Love. I am tired of Tough Love getting on here trying to talk his positive nonsense. Who is he? He don't know me. He can't tell me what to do. Yeah, I seek validation from third parties when I'm wrong. Yeah, I deflect a lot. Yeah, I'm a hater and I'm jealous. Who the hell is Tough Love? I'm about to block him. Stop hating on people you should be learning from. The message is simple. Me, I'm Mario J. This is Tough Love. Until next time, adult up.